The world record for longest archery is held by a man with no arms. Yes. Matt Stutzman was born without arms, but his perseverance and drive allowed him to become one of the premier archers on the U.S. team. He shattered his own world record with an even farther shot, at 310 yards, almost 6 times the distance Stutzman shoots from in Paralympic events with 50 meters, approximately 55 yards. The Golabi Gang in India is an all-woman vigilante group. The group first appeared in Banda district as a response to widespread domestic abuse and other violence against women. It is said that they track down and beat abusive husbands with brooms. In a German village called Progeria, the rent hasn't been raised since 1520. It costs just 88 € or about $1 to live there for an entire year. Did you know that the most expensive ad ever made costs $33 million, and it was Chanel advertisement, starring Nicole Kidman? Did you know that if you publish a book in Norway, the government will buy 1,000 copies, and 1,500 copies if it's a children's book, and distribute them to top libraries across the country? The world's longest wedding dress train has been unveiled in Cowdrey, a French town famous for its production of lace, 11 years after the Guinness World Records title was first set there. The spectacular white gown has an 8,095.4 meters or 26,559.71 feet, and it is almost long enough to cover Mount Everest, which is 8,848 meters. Did you know that in Bali, Indonesia, a building cannot be higher than a coconut tree, which is about 15 meters? The only building that is higher than a coconut tree is the Bali Beach Hotel, because the hotel was built before the height restriction was announced.
Before we proceed, please subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell down below and leave your comments and suggestions.
Did you know that 70% of the oxygen we breathe is produced by the ocean? SpiderMan grew up at 20 Ingram Street in Forest Hills, Queens. Guess what? The address exists in real life, and the family that lives there is the Parkers. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA, there is a place called Center of the Universe. It is a circle with a broken concrete. When you stand in the center, it doesn't matter what direction you face or how loud you are. When you talk, your voice will hit these concrete walls around you and reverberate back, and nobody outside the circle will hear a thing. The reason behind it is still unknown. Did you know that under the surface of Antarctica there are more than 138 dormant volcanoes which can become active at any moment? Hutchinson-Gilford progeria, more often referred to as progeria, this disease affects about 1 in every 8 million children and, due to a genetic mutation, causes the appearance of rapid aging beginning in early childhood. Symptoms often include baldness, a large head relative to the body size, limited range of motion, and most tragically, a hardening of the arteries in many cases, which increases the chance of heart attack or stroke. In medical history, only about 100 cases of progeria have been documented, with few patients living into the 20s.